My name's Luke and I come from a small town called Carnarvon in North Wales. I'm a chef by trade, but in my spare time I like to come up with weird and wonderful business ideas. This time, to keep me motivated, I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. So sit down, relax, and let's build the business together. Hi there, so it's November, as you can see by the beard. I've grown a little tash for Movember, so it's time to start thinking about the next garden. So in this video I'm going to take you to one or two local suppliers on Anglesey, and we'll have a look to see what they've got. See you in a bit. So I've arrived at the first local shop. It's the Little Chilli shop in Bangor on Anglesey. They sell a range of stuff from spices to chili powders, sauces, but I'm here for some seeds for my cross-pollination. So let's go inside. So I'm back in the car after visiting the Little Chilli shop, and I've got my seeds. I've got some Carolina Reaper, some Pepper X, some white Jollica, and some chocolate Bootler. They've also given me for free, very kind of them, one of the Carolina Reaper yellow pods and one Carolina Reaper peach pod. So that's all from there. I need to go back there to get, they say they've got some purple Carolina Reaper there, so I'll grab some of them, and that'll do for my cross-pollination plants. Right, so off next we're going off to see Anglesey Sea Salts, where I'll try and get some sea salt for the fermentation. I'll see you in a bit. So here we go, I've arrived at Halen Mon, Anglesey Sea Salts. I'm going to go in here and have a little tour of the salt factory. It's one of the only ones in Britain, at least, I think maybe the world as well, that do tours. I'll also grab some of their sea salt and some smoked sea salt. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to record any video inside the tour, but I'll take plenty of photos and I'll create something in the end. Right, I'm off in. I'll show you a little bit of the inside, and then I'll show you what I've bought after coming out. So I'm back in the car after having the tour of Halen Mon Anglesey Sea Salts factory. I've bought myself some Anglesey Sea Salts, a kilo, and I've also got some smoked sea salt which I'm going to use with some plum tomatoes in a sauce that I'm working on. And I've also got myself a commercial pack, so I'll be able to order a 25 kilo bag or a 5 kilo bag, and there's a form in there as well, so I can register as a wholesale buyer. So right, I'll set off for home and maybe pop into the garden centre on the way back. I'll see you soon. I've come off the island and I've popped over on the way back to my local garden centre just to pick up a few bits. Right, let's go inside. So I've picked up a few bits in the local garden centre. So I've got some couple of airlocks, I've got some bungs to put in these fermentation buckets. I've got a 5 litre one already at home, and I just thought I'd buy a 10 litre one while I'm here. Got a few grommets to put airlocks in jar lids, and a couple of cheesecloths and some plum tomato seeds. So I'll be using the cheesecloths and the plum tomato seeds for another sauce that I've got lined up. I'll be growing these tomatoes out, and we'll have a look at the other sauce at the end of the season. I'll also bought myself a propagating tray. I've got another couple of these at home, and I've also gone out and bought a temperature controlled propagator with lights. One of the best on the market. I'll be doing another video on that one when I get set up for the season. Right, I'm off home now. I'll see you in a bit. So I'm back home, and it's been an eventful shopping trip. I've had everything I need to start my grow this year. So from the little chili shop, I got the Pepper X. I know it says Reaper X on there, but it's for copyrights. They can't actually call it the Pepper X, but that's what they are. And then I've got the Butjollica White Chocolate Bootler in the back there, Carolina Reaper Red, and then they gave us 2 chili pods for free. Fair play to them. One is the Carolina Reaper Yellow, and the other one is a Peach Butjollica. So then we went on to Halen Mon Anglesey Sea Salts, and from there we got some smoked sea salt, and also just the normal stuff, the normal fine flake sea salt. And then we also got a little pack here with wholesale prices for businesses and a form so I can apply for credit. Then finally we went to the garden centre. Now these I previously bought from the garden centre, so that's a propagator set, and then I've got about 5 40 seed trays here. So I've got another propagator at the bottom, which I bought today. So I'm going to use the 2 propagators, and then I'll be using the 40 seed trays. I'll be putting the Carolina Reaper in one, and then these seeds over here, which I'm going to be using for cross-pollination, I'll be putting into another one. So this grow, I'm going to try and grow 40 Carolina Reaper plants, and hopefully end up with about 30 to put in the polytunnel. Because I'm growing them myself this time out of my own pods, I can control the germination better, and I've also bought a little electric propagator with some lights on, and basically it's like a mini greenhouse that you can adjust the temperature, and it'll keep a warm environment, so I can start the seeds a bit quicker during the winter months. Then as you saw earlier, I got myself a 10-litre fermentation bucket and some of the San Marzano red plum tomato seeds. So I'm going to be using the plum tomato seeds and with some smoked sea salt, and then I'll be making a little surprise sauce out of that, but you'll have to wait for me to grow the tomatoes first. It'll be at the end of this season. So it's been a very good shopping trip, and that's it for this video. We'll see you on the next one. If you like the video, guys, please subscribe. We'll be giving away free prizes after we reach 1,000 subscribers. Please also like and comment. We like to know what you think of our videos. We'll see you on the next video.